Hello folks, how are you doing? Today I was doing some cubic ripples, negative space. The idea of this video is not to talk about this Lamy is was my first fountain pen. It has more than 30 years. It's a broad Lamy. It's allowed me to insert a lot of ink. It has a very generous ink flowing. I use it for sketching and drawing very fast, and also for doing some negative space. It's wonderful. But today I wanted to show you something different. This Japanese Cocoiro brush pen. This is awesome because the refill is 90% of the brush pen. It's disposable, but I think that you can refill it by extracting the feeder with some Kuretake or rhink ink. And the pen itself is just the case. It goes from the back and has a screwing, and as Cocoiro comes in many colors, they left the bottom end so you can see it. So this is the pen, and the good thing about this is the brush pen is about different synthetic hair, so it lasts long and is one of the finest brush point I ever seen. You can do a lot of fine line with this one. I've been using so far the Faber-Castell speed, but a few hours of using it, the point gets some bruises, so this one lasts much longer. Also, I've been, of course, using, as I show you in another videos, liners with India ink, and I also have the Sailor, but Sailor is a lot more wide, so I cannot use it too much as I'm drawing in A4. I need more detail. Let me show you in how these things works. Doing a little drawing here. Some zoom in. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh. There we are. Okay. Of course, brush pen are meant to give a lot of expression when you draw with pencil. The best thing to ink the pencil is a brush pen, because it has the same kind of speed and effect that you get with a pen. Even more that, because if you use sometimes a nib, a fountain pen, the nib line is harder, so you have line variation with the nibs, but you cannot do what I'm doing right now, that is almost following the pencil lines that I made, and I use this when I want to give a lot of effect and having that look of sketchy inking that sometimes goes very well. So it allows you to you can see the Cocoiro can do very thin lines and also wide lines, so it's almost perfect. Drawing a normal sheet of paper, so if you are using a better paper you have a lot more you get a line with more definition that I'm getting right now, but it's okay. So this one I think will be one of my new favorite drawing instrument. I'll be using it a lot along the comic book. I will be replacing the pit artists that are also awesome, but this one has more flex. I need to give more expression. I'm sometimes like 50-50 using brush pens and fountain pens. I like both of them, and of course brush pen are faster, and fountain pen can give you more detailed, more definition line. But for example, fountain pen can draw very thin lines without the recoil that you get with the effect is wonderful. You can almost scribble with them, and you get that effect. You can feel that the line was done on speed. It's different. I don't know how to tell it. So this is the Cocoiro. I like it a lot, and depending on how you put the point, the pressure you get, the distance from the paper, you'll have more or less thin or broad lines. If you are new on brush pen, well, it will take a little time to get to it, but I truly recommend this, the Kuretake brush pen. You can it's wonderful for inking hair. there are some effects that you can do with a pencil, and it's very difficult to recreate them with the fountain pen, so that's when you should use the brush pens. Give you a flexibility that I think that no other instrument or drawing tool can give you. They are wonderful. Because when you ink, you from the pen, normally you lost a lot of expression that is on the pen lines when you ink with the fountain pen. You gain some precision, but also you lose expression, and that's a problem that everyone faces sooner or later. Mixing fountain pens and brush pens can fill that gap of doing, for example, different kind of lines. You can go from very, very thin lines to the broad ones. So this is the Kuretake Cocoiro, a wonderful tool for comic drawing. It's almost inexpensive. I think it's $3 the fee, and this thing will be like $8, so you can use it a lot. Well, thank you. I'll be uploading more of these videos, so you can follow up how I'm drawing the graphic novel, and at the same time reviewing different kind of drawing instruments. Thank you, and have a nice day.